The Turk dealer is under attack, fellas. The Turk dealer is under attack. Greg Doucette is going to be in some serious trouble at this point. A new study is being published as we speak that tested Greg's Turk builder to see its efficacy in humans, in males who aren't diabetic and almost dead, not rats, not other people that are absolutely not the population we want to be looking at, in actual males and young females, both doing this simultaneously, a head-on-head test with a fake pill, a placebo, and then actual Turk builder. And we're going to look at that study right now.
No, God!
The introduction is very fair in saying that this has been a supplement that has suggested it has anabolic properties and can improve body composition. But the purpose of this study was to test whether a 500 milligram daily dose affected body composition within healthy males and females. So they took 31 healthy males and females, 14 males and 17 females respectively, and assessed their results with 4 weeks of administration of turkesterone at 500 milligrams. Now, this is the real Turk builder from Uzbekistan. This is the real deal Holyfield, the one that Greg says is better than all of the rest of them and is legit and not fake. However, what we're going to see in the results is pretty damning. As the results read, there were no differences between the groups. And the conclusion states very clearly 4 weeks of supplementation with 500 milligrams of turkesterone did not affect body composition in active healthy males or females. Now, I do think that as with every study, there's probably more data that's going to be needed because here the sample size is quite small as well as the duration of the study is quite small. But I do think that this is a very clear point to say turkesterone might have mid effects at best. In other words, the Turk dealer is selling you bunk right now as we speak. And the study states that there could be a myriad of reasons why turkesterone specifically didn't have any ergogenic aid benefits in this set of data. Because sure enough, this is something we see in most data in animals that steroids and turkesterone specifically do have unique anabolic properties. But being that this is one of the first studies in humans and one of the first studies using Turk builder, it's fair to say that it may not have the same effects as it does in animals within humans, which is not uncommon. We see this a lot within data, and the touted steroid-like effects just don't seem to be real. Despite turkesterone having similar structure to other steroids at a chemical level, it's not necessarily having an effect on the androgen receptor at all. So it's not exerting androgen-like effects, and people often say that it does, but we just can't see that within humans. And there has been other studies where humans have been tested, but these were people who were already overweight. And interestingly enough, in a lot of these studies where the placebo group took rice powder or something similar, the group who took rice powder somehow had a deficiency in muscle across the study period. Like they lost muscle, they experienced catabolism across the study duration. And that makes me question the efficacy of those studies. But in most of the human data, what you see is that the participants in both groups, placebo or not, experience pretty good gains. If they implemented resistance training and had some sort of regimen with a diet, they generally got stronger. Imagine that. One group wasn't substantially unique from the other. There was no statistical significance between the two different groups' results. And in this particular study, the two groups ended up being exactly the same. It didn't matter if they were male or female. The results were insignificant. And to bring this way, way back and to be very real with everyone here, we have a coaching link down below, like a school group where you can get free coaching, free programs that we change out monthly, free nutritional guidance, free OTC supplement guidance. And in that course of OTC supplements, I talk about everything, the delusions of grandeur that supplements can provide, and the reality that most supplements are pretty lackluster. You can spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on these shitty pills and potions that do basically next to nothing for you. Even well-defined and researched supplements are pretty inadequate. I would say anything outside of creatine is a little bit questionable. And I know that's bullish of me to say in the realm of not taking supplements. And hey, I get it. It makes money. That shit prints money. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So pushing the marketing and even funding research is well worth it. But I'm standing in the face of that clearly, telling you that I don't think supplements really do matter all that much. A simple shot of testosterone a week will do far more than basically any ingested over-the-counter supplement that you can buy. And unfortunately, that's kind of the reality we've been stuck with for the past 60 years. It's just what it is. We're not going to find some magical compound that's just somehow going to put on pounds and pounds of muscle on a human being or radically improve their physical performance. We've done that, we've researched what we can, and it turns out that most of those things are pharmaceuticals. So the moral of the story is Turk Builder might be bunk. The Uzbekistan crew and Greg are selling us some shit that might even be fake. Sure, it has turkesterone in it, but is turkesterone even useful in a human's body? I don't know, guys. It's a tough one. You tell me. What do you think down below?